organizaciones que están apoyando a los desplazados venezolanos.
Es como un respiro, un descanso, un alivio.
Y aquí, bueno, ellos me han apoyado como una familia. Mi principal sueño sería conseguir mi estabilidad laboral.
Tener a mis hijos cerca que están allá lejos.
Y ayudar a los míos, ese es mi sueño.
First of all, let me thank you all for being here, and let me also apologize for the short bit of delay. When you come straight from the airport, sometimes it happens that either flights are delayed or you find a little bit of traffic. So first of all, let me really apologize for this. But let me really thank you all for being here, and at quite a short notice, I would say. We are here today to respond to those words that we've listened just now, Venezuelans that are in need and that are calling for the international community to support and to help. We are here today to mobilize and join forces globally on one of the most dramatic crises of our times. Latin America and the Caribbean are facing probably the largest displacement of people in the modern history, for sure, of the region, but this is projected to become the largest crisis when it comes to refugees and migrants in the world. Next year, the number of Venezuelans abroad might exceed 6.5 million. It is the largest crisis, but it is also an impressive demonstration of solidarity by Latin Americans for Latin Americans. Colombia has so far received over 1.5 million people. Peru over 800,000, Ecuador over 300,000, only to mention a few. And I'm sure these are numbers approximated at the lowest and not at the highest possible level. The entire region and all countries within it have opened their doors. And in such a difficult moment, a moment of suffering and of solidarity, the region has decided to join forces through the Quito process that we all support. We always say that multilateralism holds the answer to the great challenges of our times. And you are demonstrating this in practice in Latin America, with a coordinated regional and multilateral initiative. We Europeans have also contributed. But this is a moment for us all to do more and show that we will not leave you alone in times of need, and to call also on others to join us in this solidarity. We must make sure that the whole world mobilizes when one continent is in need. I believe this is the real root of an effective multilateralism. This is why we are here, to reaffirm and relaunch solidarity with hosting countries and communities, to support a regional and coordinated response, and to call for a greater international cooperation, both technical and financial. And I'm very pleased to see that so many have answered our call to meet here today and join forces. And I want to spend a special word of thank you for the UNHCR and the International Organization for Migration, who have been with us all along the way to make this conference a reality. Filippo, Antonio, thank you very much. Because when we discussed the idea of this conference, well, first of all, it was supposed to be my last event in the mandate. We were running to organize it in time, not because I have any doubt that Josep Borrell, that will take my role in a few weeks, will pay less attention to this crisis, but because we didn't want to lose any moment, any days, any weeks to mobilize all the resources that we could. And I want to thank you and your teams for the excellent work we've done together in these weeks to prepare this conference. And I also want to thank the countries of the region for their presence here today, but also for the support and the mobilization that they have shown together with us as brothers and sisters. Filippo, Antonio, you've said it many times before, that this is the most